Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your April reading. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to see what messages need to come through for you for the month of April. See what you need to look out for, overall what you can expect. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And let's get into this and let's see what Gemini needs to look out for, be aware of. That's too many, I'm not taking that. No, Spirit, that's so many. I'm not taking that. We have the Oakman, the Fairy Guide, and give me one more. One more for Gemini in April 2024. What's happening for Gemini placements? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, the Bright Mother. It fell out in the reverse, so I feel like there's a bit of like, there's a new start, but it's like a little bit slow. Alright. This might be in love for a few of you, or this is about maybe some of your relationships or new soul family coming in. We have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies at the bottom. This card is all about giving and receiving unconditional love and support. It also does talk about support from the divine, support from higher power, you know, energetically speaking. So really interesting. So the Oakman is all about your perspective. The Oakman can talk about a few things, but it's mostly about like what you think and what you tell yourself and the story that you are identifying with that has a huge influence on the reality that you create. And it's interesting, we have the Fairy Guide, and like this is actually like there's a little task for you. If you want, you can do it. You don't have to, but it literally says in the book, each and every one of you who received this message, get out a pen and paper and like draw or doodle or just start scripting or just start writing like anything that comes to mind. If it's a phrase, if it's an image, if it's like, I don't know, a fucking star, like, I don't know. But this card is all about actually like you, the reader, or you, the person who pulls this card, you know, get a pen and paper. There's a message from your spirit guides. There's a message from your higher self. And it's about some sort of new beginning, or it's connected to this, or it's like some sort of insight that you can get. So if you can even just like pause this reading and like quickly go do that, maybe comment down below what kind of came through. Really good exercise for you. You don't have to do it, but Spirit is recommending. There's a message coming through from your spirit guide that is this very specific message only you will know. And you need to take like maybe 5 minutes to do this. But anyways, also just like a way we could say this is like you have a blank canvas and you get to decide each and every day of what you want to paint on this canvas, paint on this picture. And so you have a blank canvas. April is a month where you have a blank canvas, Gemini. So what are you going to paint? What picture are you creating? It's all about what you want. The Bright Mother. Something about your femininity is coming through, or you might be connecting with a feminine energy. Maybe there's an important woman in your life, or someone important that you'll be meeting that's representing a new phase in your journey, a new phase in your cycle. There could be something to do with like your fertility. Maybe there's something about that coming up. All right, maybe check that out. But this is also just like symbolic of like a brand new start and learning as you kind of go about this process. You know, we look at this card, there's like this little baby over here, right? There's like this little innocent baby. There's like, you know, we have this older energy over here. Like we have all the stages of life in this one card. And also her ass is out. Maybe you're shaking a little ass. I'm just kidding. But no, there's something maybe about vulnerability here. You're feeling exposed. You're feeling vulnerable. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag this. That would be ridiculous. Honestly, it might. Oh, well, okay. I'm going to put this card down. Don't want to jinx myself here. But yeah, even with this card, there's like this crescent moon. As I'm doing this reading, it's on the eclipse in Aries. And this energy is going to be playing out for the next little bit, and also connecting to events later on this year, second half of 2024 in September, October, when we have the second half of eclipses. So I was curious. I'm going to pull a couple Moonology cards as well before we get into the tarot and just kind of see what themes are playing out for you. what exactly this new beginning could be relating to, what you could be birthing, what you could be starting, nurturing, healing. Let's see. Show me clearly what's going on for Gemini in April. Whatever this new beginning is about, you can look at it in a good way, you can look at it in a negative way. It's all about your perspective. So what's this new beginning about for Gemini in April? Show me clearly. Well, full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within... Oops. Oh my god, this card, it kept flipping out. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So the last full moon eclipse was just that, a couple weeks ago. It was in Libra. Perhaps there was some sort of ending that you went through. Not everybody, of course, but, you know, maybe there's an ending that is currently taking place, or even in the next couple of weeks, there might be a few things fading out that have served as purpose, and there is this clearing of space. Now, this may also be connected to September when we have the full moon eclipse in Pisces. So just keep that in mind, that maybe there's this like life cycle, right, with the birth mother, the bright mother, representing new beginnings. And so perhaps by September, it'll reach its completion or it will reach its end. So maybe you have a 6-month cycle beginning in April. That's a way we could look at it. This may also be connecting to eclipse, the full moon eclipse 6 months ago in Aries. All right, so maybe something that you began back in Libra season, October, perhaps that 6 months now, right, flash forward to where we are now, perhaps that is reaching its end. Take it however it applies, okay? Maybe take a look at what was going on back then. Your hard work is paying off. Maybe it's about your job, right? Maybe some of you have a ending and a new beginning in terms of your career, your public image. That just knocked my crystal down. I don't know where it went. Oh no, it's right over here. Okay. I was like, no. My red jasper. Maybe you're needing to work with red jasper. I wish I could tell you more about that crystal, but that's not my expertise. Red root chakra, so maybe you need to ground. But anyways, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. All right. So yeah, this could be definitely talking about networking. This can be talking about social circles, how you help humanity in some sort of way. Step out of your comfort zone. So you're needing to step out of your comfort zone. You're very close to achieving a goal. A win-win outcome is forecast. Don't let your past hold you back. South node. We got north node, south node connected to the eclipses. So it seems literally like what I was saying. It's like something at your beginning in April is going to be connecting to the solar eclipse in Libra 6 months from now. I know I mentioned the full moon eclipse in Pisces. I'm sorry. And it's also bringing up Libra season here, about you're very close to achieving your goal. So you're on this verge of a big breakthrough. It's so important you step out of your comfort zone. That's the only way you're going to experience some sort of change, some sort of growth, all right? And you're needing to bring love into this situation. So some of you may actually have a new beginning when it comes to love, when it comes to self-expression, when it comes to you know, doing something for the good of mankind or for humanity. Like there's something you're creating, something that you're building that has a huge purpose. Huge purpose, and it requires you to step out of your comfort zone. And some of you might be scared or afraid or nervous about this, but you will do just fine. You belong. You deserve to do this. You have the right to do this. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what it has to say for Gemini in April 2024. Please show me clearly. What do my Geminis need to know, look out for, be aware of in April? Can you please tell me more about this new beginning, this new cycle? For some, again, Ace of Cups at the bottom. It could be in love. Or whatever this is, you have a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, and it's just very deeply connected to you and your heart and your soul. All right, we have Death as your first card out, Scorpio energy. I'm going to get a couple and then we'll talk about this. 3 of Wands. What's going on for Gemini? What do my Geminis need to know, look out for, or be aware of in the month of April? I did hear May, so this may definitely be connected to the month of May. Magician, making plans for, well, near future. Some of you have traveling coming up. All right, tell me more. Y'all are quiet. Oh, there we go. Knight of Swords. There's definitely some sort of news you can expect. Oh, it might be a bit shocking. We have a Three of Swords. 2 3s coming out here. Pay attention if you're seeing 3 3 3. Might be a message from your spirit guides. We also have the 9 of Swords. Okay. Ooh. Gemini. This is going to be a month of growth. We also have the Knight of Wands at the bottom. I will take a look further when we get to that. Okay, so starting off with your first card, Death. All right, April is going to be 1 month of big change. Change that 3 of Wands you're probably expecting. It's probably not too surprising. It's kind of expected, these changes that are unfolding, these adjustments that you're making, these sacrifices as well, or things that maybe you've had to cut away from or free yourself from. But this is all part of the plan, right? There's a plan that you have been sticking to, a situation that's been unfolding. You've been sticking to a schedule, and it's coming to fruition here. 3 of Wands and the Magician. You are getting a lot closer to achieving some sort of goal, making some sort of move. Knight of Swords. Some of you are actually moving, physically getting up and moving, or traveling, or, you know, I see that you're acting very swiftly, acting very quickly, just on the go. I just heard on the run. Are you on the run? Are you on the run, Gemini? What you running from? That's funny we say that, because I'm like, what you running from? And the 3 of Swords is underneath, or not underneath, but behind this Knight of Swords. Some of you are running away from discomfort, right? You need to step out of your comfort zone. And 3 of Swords, we all know, 3 of Swords, that's uncomfortable, okay? This is emotional, this is mental, this is pain, right? This is pain. And the Knight of Swords, the way that the Knight of Swords is running away from the pain, running away from the discomfort, running away from what doesn't feel good initially, right? What feels scary, what is like haunting us, what becomes so consuming and so like, oh, like I can't move, I can't breathe, I can't sleep. It's just like, oh, weighing so heavy. So I see it's like you're trying your best to not like go there, but I think it's important that, you know, maybe you have some loose ends and you don't know how to go about it. You don't know how exactly to free yourself from this energy just yet. So you're just trying to remain busy and occupied and, you know, just trying to focus on the things that are within your control. And that's a good approach. But you know what? I think it's important, 3 of Swords, that you do allow yourself to feel whatever these emotions are, whatever that has hurt you, whatever that you're being reminded of. We are also in Mercury retrograde. This is a time where there's these deep things being brought up to the surface, things within us that, well, need releasing, need acknowledgement, need healing, and need your compassion and your love, right? So it's really important that you will get overwhelmed by this, okay? You know, you might have little moments throughout April where the feels are just really strong, really powerful. And again, your initial reaction was just to try and detach, deflect, avoid, but Spirit is saying use this also as fuel. Use this as your fuel. Use this as your motivation. Use this like transforming this pain, transmuting it into something tangible, something powerful, something that, I don't know, like it comes down to what are you creating, right? Going back to the fairy cards, what are you creating? What are you painting on this canvas? Each and every day you get to wake up, you get to choose how you're going to live your life, what you're going to do that supports you or doesn't support you, right? You can do either or, but right, mother, you get to decide how are you going to mother yourself? How are you going to love yourself? How are you going to raise yourself up? How are you going to raise your frequency? You know, you get to determine that each and every day, every second, every moment. And sometimes it's so easy to get lost in this energy. It can get so freaking easy to just feel like, oh my God, ugh, I hate my life. I hate this. I don't like this. Okay. All right, I get it, understand. But guess what? You get to change it. You get to flip your life around at any moment. All right, you get to change your life, and that's what you're realizing. / you already know this. Like, you already know this. It's just a reminder. And there's like moments again in April where you be feeling like this, but then you kind of snap out of it, or you're not in it for very long. You move through it quite quickly. I would say the more that you allow yourself to feel whatever that you're feeling or whatever that's on your mind, allowing yourself to like talk about it, write it down, get it out of your head, you know, just finding ways to cope with this in a healthy way, it will move much quicker. You'll move through this much faster, okay? At the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, ooh, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, okay? Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I see you. So, again, you're on the move, you're on the go, you're on the run. You are busy this month, all right? You're accomplishing a lot. It feels good. You are being very productive. You are moving towards new connections, or furthering certain connections that are already within your life. But I'm also seeing new connections, okay? But yeah, there's a specific somebody here. Could be dealing with another Gemini or Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but there is this divine connection. There is a very strong connection that you have with somebody. They're coming through in this reading. And the reason why they're coming through in this reading is because there are some things that have yet to be revealed. And I think you know that. Queen of Swords to the Seven of Swords. You know that there are some things that aren't out in the open. You know that there are some things that have yet to be discussed. You know that there's things you haven't shared, and vice versa. Things haven't been shared with you. And so, you know, you're being cautious. Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. You're taking your time. Ace of Pentacles underneath that. Ooh, okay, Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the 10. All right. This is what you're not seeing, though. Four of Cups is underneath that. What you're not seeing is that this relationship of some sort, again, not quite sure in what way, what form, but this relationship is looking like it is something stable, something that's long-lasting, something that has the potential to really go the lengths. It's like a slow burn, but it does make you happy. Three of Cups. And the Page of Wands, it inspires you. But yes, there's still some things that aren't quite open or transparent, or, you know, that's where you need to bring love into the situation. That's where you need to step out of your comfort zone. That's where you need to, like, show yourself, show your underbelly, some sort of vulnerability, right? Going back to the bright mother, her ass is out in the corner. This girl, she's got these titties out. It's funny, but I mean, hey, it's all natural. It's all natural. So everything that you're feeling, good, bad, etc., it's all natural. Feel it, acknowledge it. You're human. You're meant to be feeling these things. You're meant to have this experience. This is what we're doing today. I did this in Scorpio's reading. I was like, yeah, let's kind of stick with this for now. We're going to put those cards back. We're going to see where this is going. I'm just going to shuffle this a few times backwards so that my cards are kind of flat. Otherwise, they get curved. Okay, so now where is this going? Spirit, where is this going for Gemini? What can Gemini expect over these next couple of weeks in April? What's going on for Gemini? Ooh, okay. Five of Cups. Like I said, you gotta feel your feels. You gotta let them out. You gotta acknowledge them in order to feel good. Three of Cups. All right, Three of Cups at the bottom, which says, yeah, there might be some lower moments. There might be some more emotional moments. We have a full moon in Scorpio on the end of the month. Just so you know, if you got any Scorpio placements. Anyways, you will get through this, and it's only temporary. All right? No pain, no gain is what they say. All right, what's going on for Gemini in the month of April? Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands. You see the reason why these things had to happen. You will understand why. If you don't understand why right now, give it a little bit more time. You don't have all the answers at this moment, but soon you will. Soon you'll understand. Yeah, Eight of Swords at the bottom. Right now, you're like, I don't know why the fuck, Jade. I just don't get it. This is just baloney. This is crap. Like, who made up this? Is this the story I wrote? Because hell no. No. Absolutely not. If I'm the author of my life, why would I write this? Why would I create this lifestyle or this situation? Guess what? It's okay. You didn't know better. Now you do. Eight of Swords is at the bottom. Underneath that, we have the Tower. Big ass epiphanies, big ass realizations that will help you and restore your balance, your faith, and I'm hearing generosity as well. Okay, so maybe there's something about spreading your kindness, spreading your wealth, spreading your abundance. But so let's just keep. There's that tower still showing up. Let me just see where this is going, and then I'll explain. Okay, star reversed. Like you're literally seeing the reality of something. Maybe it makes you a little bit sad, but at least now you know. It's like that saying, the truth may hurt, but it will set you free. Or that's not really a saying, is it? Or maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Let's see. 10 of Cups reversed. Damn. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're optimistic. You're optimistic. You're actually glad something didn't work out the way you wanted to. And so, again, initially you're like, wow, boo, like throw those tomatoes. This is like so disappointing. But Ace of Swords, you understand. You understand, you see clearly, you understand why, you see the lesson, you see the truth, you have clarity, you get it. And now you also know, Ace of Swords to the Another Ones, you also know where you're going, what path you're taking, and what you want moving forwards. You now know what you don't want. So let's switch gears and let's focus on what you do want. All right? You're moving away from inauthentic people that wear a mask, people that don't accept themselves. You're moving away from people who can't be honest, people that... Well, star reverse is kind of like, think about Hollywood. How fake. There's so much masks and facades, and there's a lot of dark shit that get all covered up and hush hush about, right? And so that's what the star reverse is making me think of in this moment. There's many other ways we can read the star reverse, but that's just intuitively what I'm feeling, that being paired with the 10 of Cups reverse. It's like happy home, but it's not really happy. Because if no one's being honest, people are just painting a little smile on their face, but really, people aren't happy here. There's misery, there's suffering, there's lack of support, there's a lack of love, there's lack of empathy. It's just like, ugh. So what are you when you ask yourself, what am I actually missing out on? Like an idea of something. An idea of something you want, but it's not in this area, or it's not in this. So that's what's coming to an end, right? Going back to conclusions are within reach. Moving away from the inauthentic life, moving away from inauthentic people. And Aquarius, right? New Moon Aquarius, this is all about authenticity. Aquarians, if you know them, if you know anybody who's in Aqua or got Aquarian placements, they are the most realist, most unique people, and they don't give a fuck. They don't care if you love them, if you hate them, they just keep it real. So channel that energy. You guys are real too, but channel that energy out. And that's what you're doing here, Page of Wands. You're still inspired, you're optimistic, you feel lighter, you feel freer. Huge weight's been lifted. This is a big improvement from that 5 of Cups. A huge improvement. So if you're feeling this right now, or in the next couple of weeks, if you have these moments, or you're having a time where you're just like, dang, this is just so not what I wanted, or this is disappointing, or please know you won't be in that energy much longer, or it will pass very quickly, and it's gonna be something you lost out on. It's leading to something really amazing. And once you see that, or once you start to open yourself up to everything else that's out there, you're going to get really excited, and, your heart's going to be open, your mind's going to be open, you're going to just, welcome in this new energy. And so, 2 of Pentacles at the bottom, King of Wands, Chariot, now you're reconsidering. You're reconsidering your path, you're reconsidering Hierophant, your commitments, you're reconsidering, any contracts, any promises, that you've made to yourself or other people. Like you're revisiting and making some adjustments. You're making some changes and checking with yourself, like, where do I want to go? What do I want next? What's the next step for me? And, well, the moon, you might not have all the answers. You might not have all the answers, but your intuition will guide you. And we have the Knight of Swords, the moon, Knight of Swords. So expect rapid change, lots of shifts, lots of progress. Again, there may not be full clarity of the direction you're going down, but Spirit's saying, Seven of Pentacles, wait it out. Give it time to grow. Give it time to develop. You don't have all the answers at this moment. That's okay. It will make sense over time. Emperor and the Lovers. I'm seeing new business contracts. I'm seeing new business partnerships too. Oh, Eight of Cups. Some of you are actually leaving behind an individual that you may be working with in your career, or someone in your job or work environment. There could actually be someone that's like leaving or like quitting or being like fired or something like that. All right, like that might be a big shakeup. Maybe it's not directly you going through it, but there could be someone actually around you dealing this way or going through this. So interesting. I mean, I feel like that's where we'll leave your reading, Gemini. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope this was insightful. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy your way. It's all going to work out for you. Okay? New beginning, new vibes. It's a little crazy. It's a little uncomfy. It's a little emotional. But we're in eclipse season. It's expected. All right? So just hang in there. Stay strong. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. And it's all going to make sense. It's all going to unfold and work out for your highest good. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing day. And I'll talk to you in the next reading. Bye.